Namaskar, I am Anubhav Ranjan and you're watching Ritam. Controversy has erupted once again around IAS officer Shail-bala Martin, this time due to her remarks on temple loudspeakers. But this raises a larger question: why are Hindu practices consistently in her crosshairs? While Martin claims her concerns are about noise pollution, her silence on other religious practices has sparked outrage. Let's dive deeper into this ongoing debate and examine whether Martin's criticism is truly impartial. Shail-bala Martin, promoted to the Indian Administrative Service IAS in 2017, has found herself in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. The latest uproar began when she took to social media signaling out Hindu temples for using loudspeakers that, according to her, blare through the streets until midnight. While the conversation around regulating noise pollution in religious spaces isn't new, Martin's statement reignited public fury due to its perceived bias. Critics argue that Martin, an officer in the General Administration Department, has focused only on the Hindu practices while turning a blind eye to similar issues in mosques and churches. Martin's conscience and criticism against Hindu rituals is not a newfound hobby. In her previous tweets, she had targeted Hindu festivals and customs, which has led many to question whether her views are driven by personal prejudice rather than genuine concern for societal welfare. Her complete silence on issues like the use of loudspeakers in mosques during the early morning azan or the ringing of bells in churches made it clear that her concern was anything but unbiased. Vishnu Jha, a vocal critic, lashed out, accusing her of being raised with a missionary mindset and never daring to criticize Islamic or Christian practices. Jha's comments reflect a growing sentiment among those who believe Martin's criticisms are strategically one-sided. While Martin defends herself as being polite and impartial, her public record tells a different story. Despite being an active social media user since 2022, Martin has failed to speak out on the various scandals involving Christian missionaries, including molestation cases in Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Christian missionaries' school faced allegations of forced conversions and sexual abuse. She had been conspicuously silent, further fueling accusations of hypocrisy. In fact, one of the more troubling aspects of this controversy is Martin's defense of Christian missionaries, dismissing claims of forced conversions. In a tweet, she confidently stated that Christian missionaries are known for education and social work, not conversions. Such remarks seem to ignore the mounting evidence of forced conversions, which have been widely reported, particularly in states like Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. Another area of concern is her foray into political commentary, which some find inappropriate for a government officer. Martin's tweet about the martyrdom of soldiers, particularly when referring to the former CDS General Bipin Rawat, sparked criticism. She mockingly questioned the use of the term martyr, showing a surprising disregard for national sentiment and respect for fallen heroes. Raised in a Christian household and having served in various administrative roles, Martin has certainly carved out a controversial public profile. While some support her as a voice of modernity, others see her as an officer who has lost sight of her duty to remain neutral in a diverse society. As the debate over loudspeakers rages on, Shail-bala Martin's selective activism continues to divide public opinion. Whether she will choose to address criticisms of her bias or double down on her current stance remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: her actions are drawing attention and not the kind of that bolsters public trust in her impartiality. Jai Hind.